Before they parted, Tsunade simply watered and gave Hashirama's necklace in the hopes that it would help him achieve his dreams. But I don't know why she done that, considering what happened last time. But after the death of Nobaki, the old trio, Jiraiya, Orochimaru, and Tsunade, banded together, making a three-man squad, and went off road in the battlefield. Now, while all of this was happening, other battles were taking place. Like the Band of the Sky, who emerged to challenge the 5 great shinobi countries, they ended up losing Konoha with their hidden village completely being wiped out. Irregardless, also caused a lot of damage to the neighboring villages as they fought the other two forces. It was also during this time that Sasori's parents were killed by Sukumo Sasaki, and the time he was forwarding against Sukumo to kill her son in his life, leaving her grandchild, Sasori, as an orphan. As you can see, there's a lot of dynamics happening between these borders. The smaller villages are getting affected, while the major nations are deploying the forces outward. After a while, Jiraiya, Orochimaru, and Tsunade joined that fight against Ando, who was also able to wipe out the majority of Konoha's forces, leaving only the trio alive. Knowing that Konoha was winning the overall war against the other nations, along with the fact that the trio was able to survive against 10, Ando gave them the title Konoha's Legendary Shonen, and didn't continue to fight. A fun fact about this is that in that anime, the event that took place between the Shonen and Ando during this war was during the first Shinobi World War instead of the second Shinobi World War. This was based on the later episode. In the aftermath of the battle, during this travel within the foreign village, the trio encountered the Ame orphans, Yahiko, Nagato, and Konan. Jiraiya opted not to return to Konoha so that he could train the Ame orphans, which he had done so far for 3 whole years. Tsunade would go on to make her own independent contribution to the war, secretly counteracting Shiro of Tsunagawa's poison. Tsunade's actions are said to have won the war for Konoha. Soon after that, Dan was fighting in the Second Shinobi World War, in which he killed countless shinobis. However, he was fatally wounded during a battle, and Tsunade was unable to prevent Dan's death, and her failure to stop his severe blood loss caused her to develop hemophobia, which is a fear of blood. Tsunade would later take on Dan's niece Shizune as an apprentice and leave the village sometime after that, retiring from the life as a shinobi.
还是Dan的niece。
Hashirama's necklace returned to Tsunade once again. Some believe that
那个猪用黑色的。
and Naruto later disproved that theory. Now, a couple of years later, the war was settling down, but it wasn't over. Across the other side of the map, Kurogakure and Kirigakure were still in conflict, but the battle was gradually coming to an end. At this point, Mito Uzumaki transferred her duties to Nanjo Fox onto Kushina Uzumaki, which led to Mito's death. Later, after hearing this from the intel, Kurogakure sent shinobi to abduct Kushina, who was 13 to 14 at that time. Hinata no Mikado, who was also around the same age, ended up saving her, and this became the beginning of a powerful relationship. Ultimately, Konoha would emerge as the overall victor, needing another short period of inactivity before the next war is about to come. The Second Shinobi World War went down in history being a great time where legends were made. Apart from
Uzumaki 的那个红头发。
it said that this war was also where Tsukumo Hatake made his name, Konoha's White Band. And unfortunately, it was the same war he failed the mission, wiping Konoha's war effort, leading to him being ostracized and ultimately committing suicide. Alright guys, that's it for the Second World War. Some of the events could have been explained in greater detail, but I'll probably go save them for another video. I enjoyed talking about these historical moments. More than likely, I will cover the next war soon, so make sure you are tuned in and subscribe. Have you Hey guys, we're back at it again with some awesome Naruto history and lore. This time, continuing from our last episode, we are going to be covering the Third Shinobi World War. If you guys are new to the series and haven't watched the previous videos on the First and Second Shinobi World War, then make sure to check it out. And let me give you a deeper understanding of the past on how all the wars actually began. And before I start, I would like to remind you guys to hit that like button and leave a comment on which anime history you want to learn next. I know a lot of you guys already left many suggestions. I have noted them down, and most likely we'll make a poll for the next series. But now, let's begin.
Saber, GOG,
Third Shinobi World War
GGO.
more than 10 years prior to the beginning of the Naruto series, and gave rise in status to many notable ninjas, along with creating a strong foundation for the adult role models portrayed within the series, from Minato, Kakashi, Ikinobi, and Alpha A, along with many other prominent figures. This video will be an overview on the Third Shinobi World War. But before we delve into the Third Shinobi World War, I'm going to have a recap on the Lost War and explain the time before the Third World War started. Now, in the last video, we went over the conflict between the great nations, which ended up even affecting the smaller countries. Legends were formed from the legends of the Saiyans, along with hundreds of the Salamanders, the Konohans, White Sands, Shakumo, Hotake, and even the Raz, the other orphans who were trained by Jiraiya. Ultimately, Konoha would emerge as the
I think I've met you.
another short period of inactivity before the Next World War. However, this inactivity, which lasted around 8 to 10 years, wasn't really a peace period, as there were still many skirmishes between the nations, and the heroes of the Second World War only had a brief period of spotlight. After the Second World War, the Saiyans separated and went on their own path. Hunger with power and fame must have ruled them between Matsuka, Konoha, White Sands, fell into depression, and later even committed suicide. Many other significant events occurred during this period, from the marriage of Naruto's parents, Minato and Kushina, to Minato forming his three-man group consisting of Kakashi, the leader of the group. Orochimaru was also secretly on his own mission conducting experiments and tests. He even became an army member and joined groups to work directly on the Danza. Tsunade went MIA, and Jiraiya went on his own travel route to areas away from conflict, probably writing his own book. Now, this era was still during the time of the Third Generation Reading. The one who led the last World War, and due to the last war, there was a decline in national power, and authority and presence of the 5 great Shinobi countries once held was crumbling. And along their borders, skirmishes with smaller nations broke out all the time. Eventually, the prolonged conflict spread far and wide into the era of the all-out war. Now, due to the previous war, this war was even a greater struggle, as all the nations lost many great shinobi, having a shortage of war potential. This forced many young children, even the ones stripped from the family, to participate onto the battlefield. Many young lads were lost during this war. The last war did not really end, as Konoha, the same
For this war.
the Third Hokage's rapid leadership caused the fire issues to go much further. Now, the first breaking conflict that set everything into motion, and rather it was a combination of events. So we are going to go straight into this war. At the age of 19 to 20, Minato no Mikage, who was already recognized as a prodigy, came into contact with the hidden cloud village in the Darkness. Him and his father, or A, who was said to be just a bit older than Minato at the age of 24 to 25, and B, who was around 15 years of age at that time. During this skirmish, Minato dubbed B as the true Shinobi, which is said to have led Shinobi to adopt God as his title. During this time, many other key events take place, such as the death of the third Great Hokage and the transition to his son A, making him his village king was sent to the darkness, also participating in this war. But all the way in the time village there was only revolt and dispute. The story, who had not declared the last World War in the time of Tsukumo Hotake, said rose, and A was received just after Minato was property from his grandmother Chio. The rose, a story just on his home screen, starting his hand with the blood of his family. This led to him nicknamed the story of the Red Sun. He then leaves the sun village. Years later, he is secretly assassinated by his father and heading into Goku's human pocket, leading to the appointment of the fourth Hokage. Long futile search for the first. Now, so far, Tsunade and Tsunade haven't faced the third generation Hokage. Although, guys, the timestamp isn't really accurate. Not be going with the information we have back at the Land of Fire, while all these conflicts were happening, the day-to-day life in the village hidden continued to run, and those who weren't in combat were training. In Minato's case, after witnessing the Tail Beast fall attack by Tail Beast, Minato was inspired to develop a new technique naming it the Rasengan, which would imitate the effect of the beast before. Minato spent 3 years creating this new technique, but according to Jiraiya, it is said that its level is 6th grade above A rank. While Minato was training, Minato had formed his own 3-man team consisting of Eren, Vegeta, and Kakashi. The legend Kakashi Ninja Gaiden spin-off during this time. There was also a lot of political movements happening within Korea, especially behind the scenes, where Japan was heavily involved in the war and countries greatly. One of the main Uchiha players in the the war was Togaku Uchiha. Togaku was both head of the Shield Crown and Konoha's military police force. 4 years later, Togaku's best friend entered the return, which allowed Togaku to listen to the Murakami surrender, forcing Togaku to punish to take his son. The they wanted to prepare for the World War, hoping he would help his son mature quickly. Instead, Itachi was traumatized by this violence, which drove him to question the ways of the shinobi. Itachi ultimately grew to lean towards pacifism and gave him a resolve which shaped his future. Kabuki Yakushi was also found during this time on the outskirts of a city.
What?
He was brought in by Nono Yakushi and placed in the Konoha orphanage. Now, although Konoha had many skirmishes with other nations during this war, the hidden rock played a key role, and most of the effort was to cripple Konoha. In fact, the main chunk of this war was Konoha against Iwagakure. And Iwagakure mainly fought across the hidden rock below Kusugakure. This was due to Iwagakure's infiltration the village in order to lay siege to the borders of the Land of Fire. A short time later, King Minato was assigned to destroy the Kanagi Bridge in the hidden rock village in order to cut off Iwagakure's supply line. Minato was needed on the front lines at that time, leaving Kakashi in charge, who at the age of 12 was recently promoted to Jonin. Now, against Kakashi being defeated, having the famous encounter with the opposing Iwagakure scout, happened next. Rin was kidnapped by 2 Iwagakure scouts in order to find out what Konoha's mission was. Kakashi, being team leader, decided to abandon her. However, Obito refused and went on to save Rin on his own. But before walking off, he gave Kakashi his awesome speech, telling Kakashi that his father was a hero and those who don't care about their friends are even worse than trash. This ultimately changed Kakashi's mind and came to Obito's aid. They managed to save Rin together, but in the process, Kakashi lost his left eye, and then Obito got caught in a rock slide caused by one of the Iwagakure shinobis. Obito pretty much saved Kakashi's life and felt that he was about to die, so he told Kakashi to take his left eye as a belated gift for becoming a journalist. You guys should be familiar with the story, so I won't drag it on. Obito was able to live after being saved by White Setsu on the orders of Old Man Uchiha Madara, and none of his teammates knew about this. Later, Kakashi Rin completed the mission in destroying the bridge. This event was a major milestone within the Naruto universe, as from this, Kakashi would become a legend with his renowned title of the Copy Ninja Kakashi, and after the destruction of the Kanagi Bridge, the war had begun to turn into Konoha's favor. In this time, the fact that Kakashi obtained a Sharingan was a big topic and an issue amongst the Uchiha clan. In any case, the eye would have been retrieved by the clan. However, Kakashi, the head of the village, took to honor Obito's dying action and let Kakashi keep his eye. Obito was then healed by Madara using Hashirama himself, and stated Madara to rehabilitate him. However, he intended to return to Konoha as soon as he recovered. And while later, the ring of hidden language to the village decided to make their move. Now just to remind you guys, many of the hidden villages in the 5 great nations tended to distribute their forces onto the villages that would be worth defeating. Konoha was primarily a target of literally everyone, and they were seen as the strongest among the 8 clans. They were working through the clans to release the third tailed beast onto Konoha. In a later mission, when the Konoha Shinigami had seen the 3-tailed beast inside of her, hoping she would lose control and had it unleashed on Konoha, destroying the village from within. Now you guys might be thinking, why does Rin get kidnapped every single mission? Well, the character isn't just out compared to the others, so it's hard to make a comment. But from all her blunders, it's safe to assume she wasn't really a great ninja. However, in this case, the real reason she was kidnapped the second time was because she was targeted specifically. The Kimi ninjas were actually being manipulated by Uchiha Madara, who wanted the Vita to fall into darkness and become his puppet. Anyway, Kakashi was eventually able to rescue her and start to take her back to Konoha until she revealed who Darkness had. And in order to prevent it from happening, Rin begged Kakashi to kill her, but he refused. When the two Darkness ninjas caught up, Kakashi fought them off with his Chidori. Rin jumped in front of Kakashi's attack and ended up dying by his hand. This triggered Kakashi and not yet Obito, who was spectating for the first time, to activate a hungry challenge for Rin. Kakashi did the equivalent of killing Rin passed out. Kakashi was later found by Konoha reinforcements, but this went in Obito and his resolution to help Madara and his clan. Sometime later, Madara passed away at the age of 74. Kakashi went into depression and was disabled by a queen fear given by his own contemporaries. Other major events caused by Kilgore was the release and release of Kilgore until
Let your team destroy the turret.
the Yuga plan.
Always.
Initiate retreat.
This was a big deal, as the Bayushun, being a very powerful country against that, was not easy to steal. After battle took place between the nations, but slowly ending delayed with the many markers of life. Overall, the majority of the war was between Konoha and Illuminati.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. An ally
with the other ages. Some of the members of the council wasn't pleased with that decision, especially Danzo, who felt that it would be disrespecting the Konoha shinobi who had died so far. The third Tsuchikage, Onoki, was also initially reluctant to accept the peace treaty. However, after Minato's single-handedly stopped an invasion consisting of 1,000 Irugakure shinobi, Onoki felt really attracted to the land. Both Onoki and Tsuchikage agreed on a truce. This pretty much concluded the war. However, due to Danzo's influence, the third Hokage felt it was time for him to step down as Hokage and nominate a fourth Hokage. Danzo strongly suggested Orochimaru. However, Hiruzen was aware of Orochimaru's ill intentions for power. Other options included the kill Hokage, but due to the ongoing internal disputes, appointing an Akira was controversial. Ultimately, Minato no Mikami was unanimously elected as fourth Hokage. The only one who accepted the idea was Danzo, and some of the Akira members felt a bit ostracized because of the so-called Hokage. Now, pretty much, Yuki went over most of the arrests.
You have slain an enemy. You have slain an enemy. Shut down. Double kill.
I might cover all of this in a separate video if you guys want that. Let me know in the comments section down below. Don't forget, follow us on social media platforms and
Shut down.
Shit. 去哪加就？OK 啊。